Hello, Reject Nation. So, whatever space we occupy in YouTube, everyone in that space is covering the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. And we were actually gonna shoot that right now. But when John was on his way over here, something popped up in the notification bells. And I said, whatever you do, do not go to the notification bells. Now, our Mandalorian reactions all go up on Saturday. I already know the comment boxes are like, where's your Mandalorian reaction? I got text messages about like, what are you gonna, like, people, this is the first time people text me, so I know it's a big deal. It'll be up tomorrow. But this had to be covered first. And John seriously has no idea what I'm about to pull up. In the notification bells, something popped up on IGN called I Am Jesus Christ. And I was like, okay, a Jesus Christ movie. Cool. I click on it. I watch the first like 8 seconds, and then I realize this is a Jesus Christ video game.
What? Wait, whoa.
I only saw like the first 8 seconds. It's a Jesus Christ video game, and it's first person point of view. And I was like, okay, Mandalorian's gonna have to wait just a tiny bit so we can cover this trailer, and then immediately just give all our undivided attention to the rest of the day to making sure we can get Mando up at a proper time. We gotta watch this.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. An angel of the Lord appeared and said,
This looks like a Griffith Observatory movie.
I know.
"Do not be afraid, Satan.
Something you would see on a class field trip.
What is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. A son.
I have so many thoughts.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks all night.
This is everything I wanted.
They hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child.
It's a well-rendered
All
hut.
who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them.
Available on Steam. Kickstarter. Oh, dude. All the money you would have given at the church collection, just give it to this Kickstarter.
When this pulled up, I went to the description box and I was like, is this what I think it is? And so here's the description. Check out the latest trailer for the upcoming PC simulator, and I Am Jesus Christ. Players will interact with a cast of over 60 biblical characters and perform over 30 miracles, including feeding the masses and resurrecting the dead. Wow. Now, look, we grew up Catholic. That's how we met.
Absolutely.
First 10 years as friends. We were in
Through
Catholic
Jesus,
school.
our mutual friend. His dad, the Holy
Hey,
Spirit.
Greg, you met John yet?
You guys are gonna get along.
Let's have some Brett.
You're both named after big dudes in my church.
I have a lot of Catholic friends. I have a lot of some of my closest friends are Christian. I have some friends who are Mormon. So I by no means am dogging on the religion, okay? I'm not. But this shit's hilarious. It's like, holy shit. It is hilarious. Look at it right now. When we're watching it, 25,000 views, 2.2K likes, 587 dislikes.
Why?
Right away.
How could you just like this?
Right away, you do this game. People will not either people who are anti-Christian or people who are Christian.
think it's sacrilegious.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's controversial. Then when I watched this trailer in its entirety, I was surprised by how moving it was and how it seems so genuine and sincere in its intentions. I'm like, it looks cool, but it's also like really funny.
It's got me curious. I mean, I really really am. I'm part of me is thinking, what are the game mechanics? I mean, am I just gonna have to hit a certain number of letters and numbers to do a miracle, or is there gonna be some kind of, you know, is it gonna incorporate without the graphical power some of those like, oh, you gotta like talk to the characters and sort of do it that way like a story game? I don't know. This gave me the charm of like a low budget Bible movie in that sense of like it's probably aiming to teach you a little bit about the scriptures and whatever, and you know, use the video game format to engage with people who might not be reading a Bible. You know?
So you're playing as these other Bible characters, which I think could be like. There's a version of that sounds so cool.
Absolutely.
Like if you could play as like
There's
David
some good stories.
versus Goliath or something like
Yes.
that. That's cool.
First person rock shooter.
But this is I Am Jesus Christ. From what it sounds like is you play as Jesus at some point in here, and it says right here, resurrecting the dead.
Resurrecting the dead and feeding the masses.
What is feeding the masses exactly? How are you feeding? What is the feeding? How is that a fun part of
You'll
the game?
find out the true story via side quest of how Jesus multiplied all those loaves of bread and fish.
If this game is a success, what will the sequel be? Will it be inspired by, let's say, the Passion of the Christ? You know, will you go through the Stations of the Cross in a follow-up game?
And meet over 50 important figures to that horrible time in Jesus' life.
Like, once I read the description, my mind just started racing with questions,
Yeah, it's...
laughs, hopes, aspirations.
The possibilities are absolutely endless.
And it seems so damn well intentioned.
Yeah.
That I'm like, the only Let's Play I've ever done on this channel was for a game called Hatred. And I think it would be great if I just did a complete 180.
balance the scales.
With the next game
The
I
most
do.
malevolent game and the most benevolent game.
Yeah, it's an indie game where you get to play as Jesus Christ.
Hey.
How great would that be?
And if this does well enough, think of it. They could make a sequel with a way bigger budget, make it an open sandbox world. You can just explore all of Galilee and Nazareth. Just go through every biblical story as a quest or a side quest.
I mean, how do you lose in the game? Do you die and
You've
come
got
back?
a believer counter up at the top, and if
Yeah.
it falls below a certain number of believers, you disappear.
Who are the villains? Do you fight? Has it become Assassin's Creed ever?
Fight
Is it
against Philistines, assassins,
The Roman
Roman
soldiers.
soldiers. You occasionally have to fight with just parables and arguments for things. At one point, you just go in and flip tables over to earn points.
But it seems like the kind of game, if this game is pulled off well, let's say, you know, you are someone who goes to like Catholic school, or you want your kids to learn more about Christianity, and like those Christian movies, those faith-based films make so much, they seem like they just fly under the radar, but also make a gazillion dollars at the box office,
that
right?
niche market.
I'm like, I never hear about them. They just make so much money on streaming, rentals, and when the theaters are open, box office. In terms of wanting your kids to maybe get a little bit more educated, this seems like a good step.
The Assassin's Creed of Bible games.
It's like it could work. This is what I mean. I have all thoughts with this.
Yeah.
I have, this sounds silly and hilarious. This sounds like this could be very effective and educational. And it also sounds like it can go extremely wrong at the same time.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
That's why I just had to cover this. I'm like, this will distract my mind. I need to talk about this game.
Yeah, and now I just fund that Kickstarter because I absolutely want to know what the experience of play. Like, can you do it in VR?
That's what I mean. If you could do this in VR, how great would you if you could be Jesus Christ in VR?
Oh, that would be the ultimate experience. And then
Oh,
watch
boy.
it'll glitch out just like Cyberpunk.
Everyone's
The
asking
whole
for the
Roman-
I am Jesus Christ.
Pontius Pilate will just fly through a wall at you and you won't be able to progress.
He keeps sinking when he keeps walking on water.
Oh no, yeah. What's up with the mechanics?
Like I said, we're not making fun of the religion.
No.
Making fun of the game.
I think
But
it's a great way to connect.
I might contribute to this Kickstarter. I'm gonna link the Kickstarter in this video if you guys want to contribute, because I kind of want to see this come true. What do you think? Leave your thoughts down below. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Keep a lookout for a Mandalorian reaction. See you guys.